Welcome everybody to this week's live stream. It's gonna be really short today because we don't have Say or Vanessa here. So this week we're going to do. This week I checked out Malak Pastries for dessert. I did another video earlier on Burger Priest, but this week we have so piping hot right now. You can even see it's just like bubbling. That's the kanefe. That's the thing that I always have all the time whenever I go to these type of pastry places. So yeah, and then we got a whole bunch of baklavas. I'll get you a better view in the video this week. Yeah, so we have that. I wanted to show you guys some crazy stuff that's going on. Um, One of the biggest things going on right now is like the lockdown. What do you guys think of the lockdown going on right now? For those that don't know, all of Ontario has gone in lockdown for next month. Actually, it's going to be like a 30-day lockdown, and basically we're not too sure what's going to happen with a lot of the stores and stuff like that going on right now. But for the most part, for where I've been like traveling and well, not really traveling, but like checking out in Ottawa, a lot of the stuff has been pretty much on par with what it's been usually. It's kind of yeah, it's Kim. It's just me. Kim, I'm gonna show you some crazy stuff in a bit. I'm just gonna talk about some of the. Actually, I'll just show you right now. Uh, so everybody already knows I like the game consoles and stuff like that. So I wanted to show you something that they have on what's it called KFC's has a legit game console coming out, and this is it. I'm hoping you guys could see this. Oh, you guys can't see it right now. Damn, you can't see it. All I have to do is add display capture, I think. Can you see that? No. Ah, screw it. I can't seem to figure out how that thing works. Wait, no, I can do this. Okay, this, add. Window capture. Cancel. No, maybe I can't show you. I don't know how to get this thing working like I did before. No, I think I can do it. Can you see that? Nope. I don't understand how to get that thing to work. Anyways, what it was. Yeah, it's a KFC game console where like you basically get to they have this like oven in where you could put your chicken inside the console, and basically it warms up the KFC while you're playing games and stuff. And it's supposed to be a legit gaming console, but it's supposed to be like $2,000 or something like that. And then the second one was the Bud Light one. There's a Bud Light game console. I want to show you guys that one. It was basically this this game console that looks like a Bud Light 6 pack, and you just like you can store your drinks on one, and then it's like stores your game controllers and stuff like that. So that's kind of weird. You can there's actually people that actually have that the Bud Light BL6 game console that they call it. That's another one. But the KFC game console is supposed to be out already, but I don't know, haven't seen anybody have played that game or review it or anything like that. So I'm not too totally sure if they're actually gonna ever come out with that one. Uh, yeah, and then there was another thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so I wasn't earlier on. Wasn't too sure what's new around Ottawa right now, but because of the whole quarantine thing. But honestly, I don't see that much of a difference. There's so many cars still on the road. There's still so much activity, and all the restaurants are still technically open. They're just doing takeout now, not like a lot of people were doing the dine-in option anyways. So it's not really. I don't know if that it's that big of a deal. Let me know if you've noticed any big differences because I think everybody's pretty much the same here in Ottawa, but I'm sure it's very different in other cities like Toronto or something like that. The other thing we have here is the vaccine. They're talking about having to have 2 shots for the vaccine. They're trying to roll out a whole bunch of vaccines. And I just got the news today that Ottawa had just confirmed its first initial case of that COVID-19 UK variant. It's supposed to be like that extra, um, more serious. Personally, I just missed the key server where I go to dim sum. Well, yeah, I don't know if I don't know if she's ever. Well, were you even able to go to dim sum in the first place? Were you? They didn't have the dim sum thing when we were like in code orange or anything. They, but honestly, yeah, Kim, you're right. There really isn't that big of a difference. Everybody's still going about their day like normal. I guess some people that used to go to the malls are gonna miss the malls because they're closed and stuff like that. You win some, you dim some. Yeah, for real. So, uh, also, big up to Kim for his Lola's Kitchen. Everybody should be checking that Lola's Kitchen out if you guys get the chance. Kim, are you still doing the caterings now that they're doing the quarantine thing, or how's that gonna work? I'm guessing it's probably gonna be like that takeout thing only, but you would probably know. So yeah, yeah, I agree. So if some people are still willing to have Kim cater for their wishes, he's willing to come in and help you guys celebrate whatever you guys need to celebrate. He'll so check out his website. I'll put the description in the below the my descriptions below later on when I get the chance, and you can ask him to cater for your whatever occasion you guys need. But he does take out as well, so he'll deliver the food as well. So it's Filipino traditional Filipino food. Yes, a lot of the places are still open. Um, the ones that I went to are seem like the same thing as what they were before. Although Sundays is a little different because a lot of places are already closed on Sundays, so it's not really that big of a deal. One of the big things is I just recently got what's it called? Disney Plus. Hey Christine, how's it going? Christine's one of our bigger. She gives me a lot of good feedback with a lot of the videos. Christine, is the audio pretty good on this one? I wasn't too sure if because I do a little different thing with the audio with this one than I do for my videos. It's kind of like all messed up. You didn't even have their chicken wings. Don't lie, man. I remember that they had when I used to work downtown, they had this yeah, the placeholders are for Saya and Vanessa. Hey Strill, how's it going? Well, some things are easier by myself and some things aren't. The speed of the things go a little faster, but I like the conversations that we usually have with the three of us. It's a lot easier. Um, But yeah, the video is going to be a lot shorter than it was before because when I did my video today earlier with the Burger Priest place, it was super fast. I was like 5, 10 minutes. I don't know. And I think the video is probably going to be like 5 minutes this week. Yeah, definitely the best with all three of us. Oh, good man. Strill, this is I want to send you one of these actually. You're the one that came up with the idea. So we came up with the Mukbang Gang T-shirts for. I'll give me like your an email address that I can send uh, can contact you with, and then I'll coordinate with you so I can send you one. You're the one that kind of like got this thing up and going. Yeah. So this I was surprised at how fast this came actually. I screwed up I forgot the company that does it, but they do individual t-shirts over there. It's from Oakville, Ontario. They have this company that does like you don't have to buy 10 or 20 t-shirts. You just buy one and then you can send it off. It's like $10 a t-shirt or something like that for a custom t-shirt that's like really cheap. And what they do is like you put it on, grab your your image that you want to put on the t-shirt, put it on there, and then what they do is they do some sort of digital thing. The thing that I forgot to do was to confirm. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Beastrill. Thanks, Strill. I'll contact you when I get the chance. So basically, you get the image, you put it onto the t-shirt the way that you want it, and apparently it's full color as well. It's not just like one or two colors. You just put full color on the thing, and then you place it wherever you want, how big you want to have it, and then they give you the big thing that I screwed up is that I didn't confirm my what's it called. They send you this link so that you have to confirm the look of your t-shirt, and then once you go to confirm the look of the t-shirt, they basically send you an email confirm, and then they'll start making it and then whatever. But the thing is, you have to go back and make sure that you confirm the look of the t-shirt before you send they start working on it. That I didn't know, so it was like a week. I'm like, where are my t-shirts? It's like it's a whole week, and I finally checked it up, and they're like, oh, you're supposed to confirm the look of your t-shirt. I'm like, oh crap! So it was a week late, but from the week late, it was actually pretty fast. Once I confirmed it, they got it back to me, but before like they got it to me on Christmas Eve. It was the 24th. It was pretty darn fast. It was like 2 days for them to get it all done. So I highly recommend it. I think it's Entropy. Yeah, it's entropy.com. They're an Oakville, Ontario company, and I highly recommend these guys. It's the t-shirts are like what's it called? Fruit of the Loom kind of t-shirts, but the way that they printed it, it looks pretty legit. It's not like one of those what's it called? Those iron-ons or there's nothing really like sticking out. So it looks like it can handle a couple of washes. So like anybody that's looking for customized t-shirts, you might want to check those guys out. I highly recommend them. Another thing that I was gonna say is that this this Fitbit. Strill, you should get one of these things, man. This Fitbit thing is actually quite cool because like it tells you like how many calories you're taking on and how many that you're killing. So it like makes you really cognizant of like what's going on with what you're doing in your daily life. And you kind of like, oh, I have to put in this that amount or that amount in for like what I ate, how much I drank today, and it even tells you like how well your sleep is and stuff like that. It's not entropy. That's an interesting. Like, oh no, I'll try entropy. I think it is called trippy. I'm gonna put the description the link in the description below. I'm gonna have to figure out where Entripy. I think it's called. Let me just try and uh yeah, it's entripy.com. They have like a 15% off everything site wide sale right now for their Boxing Week sale, but they're pretty good. Yeah, great. Steve, you found it. Awesome. But yeah, there's that. And then, yeah, it's actually really cool. They do a really good job in getting that stuff all done for you. And you don't, it was more professional than I thought it would be for like $10. I was like, wow, that's pretty good. The only thing is the shipping costs more than the t-shirts sometimes. So shipping is probably around $20. No, yeah, it was $20, but I bought a bunch of the t-shirts. Doesn't track calories consumed, but it no, you still have to put in the calories still for like your it's like some sort of app that you put in, and then you just put in the they have like pre-designated like calorie counters for certain things like sandwiches and stuff like that, and you just put in sandwich and then it'll automatically put in the calories for you. Yeah, and other stats on my e-bike. Okay, yeah, yeah, sort of it's very similar to that actually. Oh, I forgot to check out this check out this kanefe. I've always check out these kanefes that are at all of these Middle Eastern pastry places. I want to check out this one. It was a little hot earlier on, but the cheese makes a big difference. This one doesn't have the what's it called the little noodle things at the top, the wheat things. But let's check it out. Mmm, Malak. That's really good. That's the cheese that I'm expecting. It just doesn't have the wheat thing, but this is actually really good. Holy crap. Okay. Get the kanefe at Malak, heat it up, and it's really good. Hmm. Okay, that's like one of the better kanefes I've had in Ottawa. Wow, I'm impressed. I've been eating a lot of kanefe. They call it differently everywhere. So, like when I was in Turkey, they called it kanefe, and then some other person corrected me. They called it nafe, and then a bunch of people just pronounce it in different ways. But it's all understood as the same thing. I I did my niece had made me a whole bunch of like Christmas cookies the other day. So she gave me a whole bunch on Christmas Eve, and they were so good that I ate the whole thing, the whole box. And then she gave me another one on Christmas Day, and I was like, I ate the whole thing as well. Oh, okay, gotcha, Steve. Have you ever tried it though, Steve? It's pretty good. I don't know if it deals with like I remember you're worried about your the sugar and that sort of stuff, but I thought that they used like honey instead of like sugar. So I'm not too sure if it's diabetes like safe or whatever it is. Usually these dessert places are kind of like iffy in that sort of sense. Yeah. But then I also got a whole bunch of these baklavas. Let's see over there. I wasn't too sure which one to check out. Generally, the store clerk guy, he's really friendly over there. Steve, in when you have like diabetes, what do you have to like look for when it has to deal with like pastries and stuff like that? What are you like most worried about? Is it just the amount of sugar, or is it just like can you even have it, or without having like do you have to like make sure that you have something with you, or how does that kind of work? Wow, this is crunchy. So this is with almonds, and it's really good actually. Mm. So it's sugar that you have to limit. But if you're limiting sugar, does that include like honey? Is honey a good, you know, alternative for sugar? This is Malak, Malak. It's just on Bank Street. It's actually just over that Riverside Bridge and into the right. Uh, it's going up that hill, getting to Lansdowne. Have a small treat. Okay. Oh, I thought sugar honey would have been okay rather than sugar, but yeah, I guess it's the same sort of thing to it. Um, yeah, there's a whole bunch of places that I haven't checked out right along up there, getting up to Sunnyside. I was just going up, and I was like, "Holy crap!" There's a bunch of like little small restaurants. Unfortunately, some of them were closed, but there were a few that were open on Sunday. Yesterday, when I was going through Barhaven, I even saw this some pretty fun names for like restaurants. One was called a NASA restaurant. It's basically an Indian place, which I really want to check out. It's like an East Indian place, and then they right beside there's like this Jolly Taxpayer bar, which I thought was a hilarious name for a bar in Barhaven because a lot of government workers live in Barhaven. And then what else we have? Oh, who is getting who is cleaning up for New Year's? Start New Year's on a fresh note. I've been cleaning my house like crazy. Um, there's gonna be a lot of like I've been giving away a lot of free stuff on Kijiji. I'm just putting it on my front porch, and I'm telling people, yeah, just go pick it up and whatever. You'd be surprised at how many people are still looking for stuff. Yeah, this here's another just plain baklava. I've really got to do a comparison between these baklava places. Maple syrup. I always wondered if there was like if one sugar is healthier than the other, like cane sugar, honey, uh what's it called? There's another sugar that there is. I guess they would call that refined sugar or something like that. But then I thought actually no, all sugars come from cane sugar, right? Yeah, raw sugar. Which one is the healthiest of the sugars? Cane sugar, raw sugar, maple syrup, honey. I'm not totally sure. Holy crap. You have all these like weird looking ones as well. This one's like a white, I don't know what's inside. I wish I had more time to talk to him because it was basically two people in the store at one time. So I was there, and then a couple was waiting for me, and I didn't want to like hold back the whole them getting their things for me to like talk to them about what each of these things are. Coconut sugar doesn't affect me. Okay, coconut sugar seems to be okay as long as it's not refined. I think it's healthier. It says Christine. I try to find I try to find stuff with stevia. What is stevia? Honey has other benefits, but it has sugar in it. What is stevia? I've never heard of that before. Hmm. Oh, okay. This one's weird. It's like a weird taffy kind of thing in the middle. It's not quite fudgy or whatever. It's almost like a honey, a little. It's like really thick maple syrup of some sort, wrapped in a cookie. Oh, cactus has sugar in it, or stevia comes from cactus. That's pretty cool. I never thought of having sugar alternatives from cactus. Oh, I also mentioned that I have this new Disney Plus thing, and like, what are some movies or cartoons or whatever should I check out because I have missed out on a lot when I was a kid. So I haven't seen like Tarzan, what is it, Peter Pan, all these sort of things. What is like one of the things that I need to check out from Disney? Because everything's new and it's like almost like overwhelming how much content that they have. One thing I remembered Vanessa telling me is that I should check out some Goofy movie. Stevia is natural, I believe, and sweeter than sugar, but without spiking insulin in people. Okay, so that makes more sense for why Steve would probably want to check out stevia. I guess in a way, I would say sugar is kind of like a drug that we don't really consider a drug. I know for the past right before Christmas, I wasn't besides the show that we do all the time every week. We usually have like these dessert things, but I generally don't really have too much sugar throughout the week. But whenever Christmas or whatever holidays start coming up, I have a lot more sugar than normal. I'll have like the cokes, the desserts, the cookies, and all that stuff. And I'm the worst at eating all these sort of things. But it becomes like some sort of weird system thing where like I get sick from having it, but then I get sick from not having it as well. So it's sort of like a weird it's a weird like deprivation thing or you, what was it called when you don't uh, when you kind of like lose you don't have something for a while and then you need to have it. I forgot what the word is for it, but it's like I get that sometimes when I don't have sugar for a while. Yeah, after I've had sugar for quite a long time. I don't know if you guys get the same thing, but it's like it feels like almost as if I was addicted to the sugar in the first place. So I'm like I'm sometimes I'll have these thoughts of like, okay, I want to go out to go get some pastries or some sort of dessert because I have this hankering for it. But before, when I didn't have sugar for a while, I wouldn't have those urges. But then after a while, I kind of get them. White stuff is bad for you. Salt, sugar, cocaine, people. Jeez. No, yeah. So is salt really that bad for you though? Like I thought sugar was the bad thing. Salt. Yeah, I know a lot of salt. If you get a lot of salt, you can get what's it called um, those kidney stones. I definitely don't want kidney stones. That's why I want to drink more water, and I'm doing this Fitbit thing so I can drink more water. Um, that is one of the scariest things that I don't want to get the kidney stones. So that's why I'm trying to stay away from more salt. But sugar, I know for sure sugar is definitely like one of those things that I really get addicted to sometimes. And it's bad because like for a while I won't have it. I don't even think about it. And then the sugar starts coming in and then it's like I'm like a monster afterwards. High blood pressure. Okay, I didn't realize that salt was going to give me high blood pressure. But thought high blood pressure is also deals with your overall fitness and stuff like that. I wasn't too sure that salt was the big contributor to that. High blood pressure. This is the noodle thing that I was telling you about that's usually on top of the kanefe. It's checking it out. The rescuers. I've never heard of the rescuers before, but I'll check it out. The rescuers. I'm gonna have to write that down. I'll watch it by the end of this week, and I'm gonna give you like my lowdown of like what I thought of it. Vanessa, I've never seen it before. But Vanessa, do I watch the Rescuers or watch that Goofy movie first? Because I remember you were talking about the Goofy movie before. Yeah, I've never heard of the Rescuers before. I don't even know what the heck that would be about, except for escaping something. Damn, this kanefe. What? So Stroll says the bacteria in your gut controls what you eat. It sends signals to your brain on what to eat, depending on what it's craving. So you're saying that the bacteria is kind of a brain inside my stomach, which kind of makes sense too. Okay, the rescuers. I'll have to check out the rescuers first then. What's probiotics? Probiotics. Oh, is that the stuff that's in yogurt? The like people say that's got good bacteria or something like that. Probiotics. Probiotics. Maybe that's what it is. So if they have it in fermenting milk, such as uh, yogurt, then cheese is good for you. Then I hope it sure is. Okay, that is the same stuff that they put in the yogurt. Okay, so yeah, in a way, yes, because of lockdown, because of conflicting schedules, etc. Vanessa is technically here. She's in the 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 live chat. Okay, it sure is. It says it's oversimplified, non-animated. Crystals, the dark crystal. I've never seen dark crystal either. See anyone else's chat for some reason. Oh, that's there should be a button there that says live chat on the on your app, Strill. There she is. What? Hopefully, me doing these things solo will give me more I like knowledge in how to work this live thing properly. Because I wanted to do show you guys some of the videos earlier on, but I haven't figured out how to like get them to work with the stream thing. Oh, you can only see your chat. I'm not totally sure why it's only showing your chat, but it's showing me chats from everybody actually. That's weird, Strill. I could, but I thought you could see Steve's chat because you were mentioning something about. Yeah, Christine says she sees everybody's chat as well, Strill. Maybe it's a setting that you have? No, Strill. There's a whole bunch of people talking at the same time as you. So Vanessa's on, uh, Christine is on, and we have Steve and yourself. But you're not hogging the chat. For some reason, it's not showing up. I'm not totally sure why that's happening for you. So for all I'm getting here is I'm gonna have to check out this Rescuers uh, movie and this Dark Crystal. I don't know what Dark Crystal is all about. Yeah, that's weird. That's you only saw Steve's first one and then it stopped showing up. It could be something up with your settings because I think everybody's able to see everybody else's. Because Vanessa was able to see Christine's and she said hi, Christina, after Christine said hi to Vanessa. Canadian embargo. Yeah, just maybe reload the reload the page or something like that. It'll fix up. I'm sure there's no Canadian embargo that's going on with the chat. Yeah. Anyways, don't worry about it. I'm gonna probably cut it off short today. I do like this Malak place. I really love the kanefe, even though it doesn't have the what's called the noodle strings that they usually come with, but the cheese and the sugar water with it, very good. The baklavas are baklavas. They're pretty standard for baklava. The price for this, the baklavas that I had here and the kanefe all came up to like around $13. They usually come in like some sort of they always come in these things, and then whenever you go to these bakeries or these pastry places, they just put them onto like the scale, and then they weigh it down, and then whatever it costs per pound or per gram or whatever, That's what they charge you for the thing. Okay, I'll let you log off and come back on. Le- okay, left the stream and came back on and did it. Okay, perfect. Well, that's. I think I'm gonna call it short one today. Thanks everybody for showing up. Hope we can keep this up for during this pandemic. And yeah, like stay safe everybody because it's kind of crazy out there right now. I'm not too sure. Like we have that one case of that UK stream here in Ottawa right now, so that's kind of worrisome. So I'll talk to you guys next week, and we'll see what happens. See you later, guys. Bye.